And we are live again. What is up, you guys? James and Sailor Jupiter Phantasm on back with another stream to do. This time, it's another birthday stream. Just let me get that. I promise I'm gonna be. So I can't talk and I can't talk and type at the same time. But it's Trainboy56's birthday since I had talked to him a lot of times on Google Meet and Discord. He needs to know the truth about conjunction. Yeah. There you are, Gilbert. But it's also Nick the South Nest. It's also your dad's birthday, Gilbert. Oh, on the 41st anniversary of the Thomas and Friends TV series. So, happy birthday to your dad. And Christian also said happy birthday to Trainboy56 too. And Nick the South Tank Engine 2009, that's also his birthday. So, both happy birthdays goes to them. That's what it's going to be like. Trevor will join me in a bit. And it's also Leif Erikson Day is in the title. I feel like I should quote if I want to. There's Gabe.
I've always wanted to quote that.
Alright, people, I made it.
It's a good thing I did.
So all we gotta do is close out of Discord so I can show what I want to for the 41st anniversary. 41st anniversary of Thomas and Friends.
I just don't get it though, Dax. Why do you call the Moite Classic James fat? It's not even fat.
Well, due to the way they made him, I can understand why some of them did that.
For filming. It's a good thing.
Where's Cedric Isles?
I mean, the Tommy James does look really accurate to the whole series, though.
Well, again.
I'm looking to play Cedric Isles. Here it is. Here it is. Thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday. You're well, always Trainboy56. Always.
Yeah, does.
We'll start off with this for the 41st anniversary of the series. Season 1.
Wait a minute. It's only season 1? Only season 1?
I don't have the season 2 characters yet,
Oh.
but I need more Robux again there. Only Pilot Gordon's whistle is in this, not Pilot Thomas's whistle. Can't go in this hole for the lead mine. I'll try to... Which path would the lead mines be at? Let's see if I can try to get Percy there to the lead mines.
Wow, Percy.
Hershey?
There's Trevor.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't join last time. I was just so tired I couldn't join, but now I'm okay now.
Do not share.
What was it?
What?
Do not share. There we go. It's because they got them echoing.
Yeah.
By the way, Trevor, I got these last week.
Awesome.
Oh,
I don't get it, go Trevor. What I've been against with these?
believe it or not,
Silver Dutton's dead. He
yesterday-
sold them away $150. He's so ungrateful.
I got this yesterday.
That's
You got
nice.
classic
Gabe.
Percy?
Oh, and happy birthday, Trainboy56 Productions.
This stream does fall under fair use.
Oh, I
There's
know
some-
this user.
He made
I've
the
heard about this guy
dubbing tracks
before.
to them.
He was the one who made that the Tomy Tabor remake. And besides, I enjoyed his remakes when I was a kid.
You
Now
know
I'm
one
gonna
thing that
reverse-
bugs me about the designs? One thing that bugs me, why they based on the Scene 23 designs? I'm not a big fan of Scene 23, the Ribbit. I'm not a big fan of them.
That's fair. I think they're an interest. I think the rivets are interesting, but I think it would take less time just to not add them.
Yeah. Oh,
We
thank you. There's no echoing, thankfully. I mean, the only Scene 23 design I like, really, is Emily. At least more after certain single. Hold on.
And that she had the number 24 or the number 12 in season 24
to make him look more standout.
So
nice.
Speaking of Emily,
but if I have
just a
sound off,
question.
but if I have the sound off, we won't hear any audio from the other side.
No, I don't want no echoing, Dax.
Honestly,
And
if this should rejoin.
Another too about what Emily, she could work at where she can. She can work.
Yeah.
This should cancel the echo.
Long ago, miners digging for lead had made tunnels under the ground. Though strong enough to hold up trucks, their roofs could not bear the weight of engines.
This would be Percy if he were at the lead mines. He'd be like,
Silly old board, he thought. He had often tried to pass it and he had never succeeded. But this morning he had made a plan. He had to push the empty trucks into one siding and pull out full ones from another. Come on, waved the fireman. The driver leaned out of the cab to see where they were going. Into the siding.
Fail. Well, if we reverse him up, they'd be like, there's no danger. You see that? There's no danger.
Right.
So first game we're playing is Cedric Isles.
Based on the
Edward has been updated.
Cool.
We can change his face to the season 1 face because we're starting off with season 1 for the stream. And then he uses trained sound effects. When Gilbert said, when I said always, it reminded Gilbert of Service Snipes line always. And he also accidentally designed season 24. Bachman does need to make a G-scale Edward. Well, how about that, guys?
I guess.
And take a listen to Edward's popping sounds. There's Nick.
Hey, Nick. And hey, Gilbert.
Oh my god. Oh. No. Stop. You see why a bad idea?
There, it's good, Gilbert. Just take a listen. Slow chopping.
Other way. You see why this is a bad idea? This echoing is
I can hear it too.
Pathetic.
exactly. That is if we stick with only. I mean, I've always liked the idea where the production team where Thomas and Friends start off as a pilot and then within the first episode in Gordon. And I think the final episode from season, I think the final episode was a Christmas themed one. Thomas's Christmas
for the sorry, James and the coaches.
I mean, Thomas.
This is unrestored footage, and we can see a goof right here. A brake van's in the middle.
Why?
That's just a bit of a goof that they filmed with.
Yeah, the model series has a lot of goofs.
What about the GDI suite? The GDI suite
That
also
too.
has goof. Wait, speaking of goods, I can't believe I say this, but there was a couple of good I noticed in the event to begin. No, it's been ahead the new shape. It wanted scenes. Salty was in the event that begins. No kidding.
Did you notice that, Trevor? Salty
never knew
was
that.
Basically the most worst goofs ever. The only good example of the adventure begins.
So what do you think of Everett's popping sounds updated in Cedric Isles?
I think they sound cool.
Because they came from the ROD locomotive. Which engine is pulling those trucks?
Oh,
Marklin.
I guess that's right.
Everett is also backing down onto James as he leashes steam. Right there.
Right.
It also makes...
Come on, wave the fireman. The driver leaned out of the cab to see where they were going.
And also get this. We have... The puffing sound doesn't match the speed they're going at here. The show crew went to the Tally Flynn Railway.
There's no danger. There's no danger.
The show crew went to the Tally Flynn Railway to record the sound effects that would be used
Look out!
in the pilot and later on in the actual series.
Come back, you old driver.
Hey, Gabe.
How about that, Trevor?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
cool, but Gabe, can you tone it down a little bit so I can hear Dax?
Oh, sorry.
All the puffing sounds, the steam hisses, the rolling stock clatter, people talking, ambiances, and coupling sounds are all from there. With the exception of this brake sound.
Huh.
I miss those
And
classic sound effects.
The idling sounds. You missed the Clearwater Features variant.
Yeah, some of them. I also liked the ones in season 5 as well.
And like rolling stock, coupling, and moving and coupling would be like this. Next is Thomas and the Breakdown Train. It also has the Sir Topham Hatt figure on a rod, using
By the
to
way,
looking like that he's moving.
I already know we're gonna be for Halloween.
Where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be a zombie, just like on my train OC and my Gat OC. I'm gonna be a zombie. Tomorrow, I'm gonna ask my mom that she can order cartons on Amazon because they say gonna get the cartons by next week when she orders them tomorrow. I'm gonna be a zombie.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be Olaf, just like last year.
I'm planning on being a cowboy this year.
The Polar
What kind of
Express also.
cowboy?
Well, the Polar Express does have a lot of goofs too.
That's true though. The more the beat doing that, the content of culture changed throughout in the movie. But the bird locomotive is so strong, like it can pull up to 20 coaches.
But if you see some trucks passing by on the screen of season 1 and you don't see the engine, it's possible Markland was pulling them. Or the BR-80 was pulling them. There's also the yard alarm sound effect. I don't know if this was recorded at the Tally Flynn Railway. I have to figure out what puffing sounds were which engine did the puffing sounds come from in the series. I don't know if it was Tally Flynn or Dolgotch that the medium puffing sounds were used from. Which Tally Flynn engine would you say these sounds were recorded from?
I don't know.
None of us know. They didn't say which engine they were recorded from. The coupling sound is used when this truck bumps here. But then it's daytime. But when Thomas couples up, it's evening. Another goof.
Time flies. Pun intended.
Yeah.
Unknown Jupiter 6 patch.
A gate, Dex.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think of this Thomas and Friends Halloween episode?
Flower Power.
It's a really nice episode. I can see why there were some Thomas fans that being like.
What if Thomas disguised himself as Timothy in that episode?
Had made a custom. I'm surprised that Trainboy56 made a custom of this.
What would you say, Trevor, if Thomas disguised himself as Timothy to scare Diesel?
That would be cool.
Hey, look what's on the bed. The other Percy.
That's a really nice Easter egg.
There's even
Hershey. There was a Thomas toy that made a cameo in a Thomas episode.
There's even behind behind the scenes photos of the episode showing Sir Topham Hatt dressed as a devil.
We got a nit though. Even though the episode was okay, season 9 reality, it was reality a boring season. It was painfully boring. Not this episode when Ned and the dinosaur. Scarlet when Ned and the like the Nugget engine in the hill, they fly into baby characters.
I gotta find some Tommy engines to even
As you know,
there's no way I'm being a Trackmaster to OBSC Thomas because
I remember telling that Trevor that
it's
behind the scenes photos of Flower Power show Sir Topham Hatt dressed as a devil.
Yeah, I can understand why they delete that scene because they'd be too offensive to
There's
Christians. George.
Played good in my game one time, no thief. Is your
one of the trucks is not with the others here. They're put back into place like we see James inside the station. But how could this be if he stopped outside?
Wow.
He might have pushed it in a little bit more.
I think he went a bit too far at that point. Went way too back.
Fuck this stupid freak.
Look at James's dome, Trevor. It's got red blotches all over it.
So
yeah.
Chipping off.
It looks like a speckled Easter egg. What if? Here's what I think. What if Lionel made a season 1 truck?
That'd be so gay.
That'd be awesome. Or what if Bachman did the same
thing? It would never
too.
sell. It would never sell. Never sell.
Yeah. It's only.
If I see that fucking shit, I would buy every single one just to burn it. But yeah.
Ones with the link features are more recognizable.
No, the wheels don't even slide here. Like, we should imagine that the brake van's wheels are sliding for this scene. And as for Edward and Gordon, there's a goof here. James is present. It should have been Eagle or Alad Greedy. Thomas took over the roles of 87546 and 98462.
You know they were never supposed to be real.
And when Edward goes up, he jolts up here. And then the turntable goes back to the original position.
Interesting.
This also happens with Gordon here. And when they go down the hill.
What?
Over here. I don't know, but look at it. The ground sinks here.
I never knew that.
The only appearance of Edward's shocked face in the Clearwater Features era.
I noticed that.
And to put,
Not even so much as a face, you know.
and look at it. Edward has changed his sad face.
Interesting. I didn't notice until then. I'm the only one
I don't know which rolling stock was used for this sound effect. Would it be the coaches or the trucks? They didn't state which locomotives or rolling stock they were sourced from. So I guess that leaves us to figure it out. I think I'd be right there.
McBitchy bitch.
Reused footage here. Look, right here.
Trainboy56.
They played it
yeah.
again. Edward's theme was the inspiration for Do They Know It's Christmas? I mean, just take a listen. Just take a listen here.
Really does sound.
So, the sad story of Henry.
My ears got me.
This is what Henry should have looked like in the Adventure Begins here.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7,
What would
6,
you say,
7.
If Henry looked like that in the Adventure Begins.
The one we do like redub based on
Yeah.
these episodes.
Yeah, The Adventure Begins wasn't perfect, but it was a decent retelling of the
I would
first
have
7
done the
episodes.
exact same thing, like
6,
James
7, 6, 7.
like
Over here, guys, is James can be heard puffing before he moves. We don't know what face Thomas would be wearing because he was shown from behind.
6, 7, 6, 7,
His name we're not supposed to know yet. Name
6, 7.
Like I said, so we don't know here what face Thomas would be wearing, Trevor. What face would he be wearing in those shots?
Like a more cross face.
Like a cross face, then his eyes shut face.
Yeah.
The lining is bent.
Yeah.
They used a actual coupling sound for a buffer apply pressure here. This theme was used for Thomas Brenn's characters' themes for Victor and Kevin.
Gay, 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 stupid, gay, stupid, dumbass, bitch.
Henry moves ever so slightly here. Now, Thomas and Gordon.
Why are you doing?
These are the. What do you think of the dubbing tracks here?
I think they're really cool.
Especially when we, if we had to
I
rip,
remember this episode.
even if we had to rip the coupling and the coupling sound effects, popping sound effects, and the music here.
That's no rules. Everyone's not.
And the same thing. Coupling sound is cut off here.
Goodbye.
Unlike, but not here.
Goodbye.
Edward's wheels start moving here. This is reused footage from earlier here. Thomas and the trucks. coupling. And if we go to over here, but it didn't say it. It didn't even say look out for the train. So when I present my Roblox streams, I make sure to leave the audio system, to share audio system off, so there wouldn't be any echoes. So, anyways, the pumpkin job was added to Sword Art Online. And here are the engines that I got from it. First up,
Man, this is some bullshit. This shit gay. I hate locals online. I hate the fucking creator. I hate everybody who fucking plays that stupid fucking game. You should kill yourselves right now.
Here, first up, Trevor, is the Halloween engine.
Boo! Boo! Boo, you son! Get out! You're a pathetic excuse of an engine! Boo! Boo! Boo!
It uses one of the old tenders.
Boo! That game sucks.
And look at the whistle steamroll. It comes from in front of the whistle here.
Boo, you suck.
That does not feel right.
Boo.
And the next two, Trevor, are two narrow gauge engines. We'll have to spawn Skarloey and Sir Handel here. He's now Rusty's ghost engine. Or as I like to call it, Works Great Tallyclin, because it's faceless. Because Tallyclin doesn't have a face.
I wish he had a face in the Railway series.
And our final one is Proteus.
BTWF does
I'm gonna say goodbye, goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye.
at least it's
Proteus. It even comes with a special pumpkin truck here
From your black and red.
that Proteus is taking here. You can use this to pick up pumpkins.
I like how it
Rainbow
shakes as
shit.
it rolls.
Proteus only comes with one face.
Goodbye, goodbye. I'm a testy high.
All the stations on the Skarloey line are decorated with
Blue Train and
pumpkin.
Friends
And
is worse.
they're
All
Well,
Thomas and
decorated
Friends
with-
games should be taken off the internet forever.
taken what they make. They're decorated with pumpkins and candles, and as a surprise, Trevor, the garden gnomes are also there.
Nice. Just
They're
like in season 6.
There's
Good
the
fucking
gnomes can be seen along the Skarloey line.
soup.
but-
Soup.
Even the Caldy Fell has pumpkins and candles. If we head off to the intersection,
Yeah, Michigan. Where did your train
I know
go?
to show you. Let's do Trains a New Era.
Let's do a ghost train race.
We'll
Why?
do a
'Cause I
ghost
fucking
train race.
feel like it.
We're doing a ghost train race, guys.
Wait, a ghost train race?
Yep. Like, who would win? Be Rusty's ghost engine, Percy's ghost engine, or Edward's ghost engine?
I think
No, we're not gonna do that.
What would you say, Trevor? What was that, Trevor?
Rusty's Ghost Engine.
I
No,
don't
no,
have any
no.
of the Thomas and Friends.
We
I
had
don't
not-
have any of the Thomas and Friends ones because Thomas and Friends is gay.
We're not gonna do that.
I got these ones though.
Wait,
Who-
what is that?
Well,
It's a 440 that I have.
it's a Ghost 440 and the Ghost Blue Comet.
It's called Train 13. Did not work for the Central New Jersey. You go
For me, for me, the Ghost engine that would win, Trevor, would be Edwards' Ghost engine because it needs a tender.
Fair enough.
Hey, Trevor,
Rusty's Ghost.
can I ask you this?
What is it?
How often do you swear?
I usually, when I feel like it, I usually swear when I'm upset or angry or when I lose in a game. That's how I normally swear. Or when I make a big mistake on something, then that's how I normally swear.
Only fair, but Trevor, swearing is pretty much normal, even when you are mad. But is it true that you get fired at work for swearing? Because it just doesn't happen like that.
Well,
It is
as long as you don't swear too much, or you're not or that you don't have any anger issues, then you won't get fired.
It's just a simple word. Like, people getting fired or swear because, oh, professional. Like, dude, it's being a speed then. It's just a word. It's not like, oh, we can get fired. You want to do this to your boss, then yes, you could get fired. The
Yeah,
old
you don't
saying is
want to get
true.
fired ever.
The true thing is, though, actions speak louder than words. That would count as getting fired, though.
Right.
And look, what I found on the Scarloey line is holy crosses. I'll have to I'll have to show you as George is setting up the race. There's holy crosses, a scarecrow. There's even a holy cross at the top of the incline.
Nice.
And we can head up to Coldy Fell Summit. Pumpkins and candles are there. And a holy cross to mark the part where Godred fell off. As for CB, he wouldn't say Godred died. He was actually beyond repair and used for spare parts, so he sacrificed himself.
No, he did die.
Exactly. He did die.
Two more spots.
What happened to Guy afterward? So they forgot about him after, like, what? There was nothing left of him?
Well, I think they still remember him. They just have to remember what not to do when you're going up a mountain. You know what I mean?
How about this, though? If the confident wouldn't be terrified, what if Godiga didn't happen and John would smother? What he said, though, you don't want any other character would have to the spike for Brave Man, even though that did happen in 1900 when the way first opened. But what if years later, when they rescuttle Garden, would they have the money to restore Garden back to his former glory? That'd be much better happy ending, just like how Smother if he comes back as a working engine.
How about that, Trevor?
In my opinion, it would be cool if Smudger returned.
And over here, we got a grave inside Coldy Caves. And what pack member was added this time? I'll head back to Knapford. This is Buster. George's Goody Two-Shoes brother.
Yep. Too bad he was never made for Wooden Railway, though.
At least I would say this, though. At least he's better than George the Steamroller.
Yeah, he's nicer than George the Steamroller, that's for sure.
There's a Keith Radham story based on this called Sir Handel and Buster, where Sir Handel didn't take too kindly to Buster at first, thinking that he would be the same as George, but soon they got along. I have to rewatch it. You can even change the sky setting. The sky setting on here.
The sky?
To Tatmar. Nighttime. CGI Dawn. We should keep it on Halloween just to give it the feel.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the best part about Halloween? The best part about Halloween, in my opinion, are either dressing up or watching horror movie or horror TV show like Stranger Things.
My favorite thing about Halloween is the candy. Even though it's
Yeah,
not good for you.
That's also one of my favorite.
Charlie got an update too.
Don't you watch Stranger Things?
Or as I would
No.
call him, Charles the Purple Engine.
We also here's annoyed Charlie, unamused, funny. Here's evil Charlie.
Try to edit the eyes in a demon stage, and it'd be like the Purple
Like this.
Engine.
Like this.
Look at his eyes.
Get it? The purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, that was a terrible joke.
Lady even got an update. Alternate Candy. Here, the faces she comes with: smiling, shocked, sad, hopeless, skeptical, and cross. And also Smokebox Store.
If she does have an angry face, then yeah.
This would be her current state as of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
but
now on to the ghost train.
is
No,
that
he's
she's
just
still
finishing
alive.
up the ghost train race.
Just that kind of new voice. That's all.
I don't know about that Davi Brazil. Don't say no.
Getting the
Wait,
last few set up now.
Wait, Trevor, did I ever ask you this about the puzzle nap station? Do you like it or do you hate it?
I like your Nafford station.
No, the puzzle nap station from 2020 and the Aldrin's Go Band. What do you think of it?
Oh, actually, I couldn't remember my answer. Sorry.
But why you got that Playroom 2022 nap station? It looks garbage.
Oh, you mean the Playrail 2022 Nafford station for? I see what you're saying. Yeah, as bad as it is, I'm keeping it anyway because because I'm gonna pretend it's
All
a
right.
station
I
platform.
got the whole race set up.
We got the ghost train race ready.
Clear. We're gonna start from. We're gonna start from right to left. At first, we have this. This is from Galaxy Railway. Then we have.
Of the Halloween, the Kildane experiment, aka the Halloween engine.
Then we have.
The Skellington E2.
Then we have myself and end of the line. This is based off the
End
line
of the-
on the line. And custom littering.
Litchfield 311. That's Edward's ghost engine's whistle.
Then we have my friend Donovan.
You know what? I think, Trevor? I think if Edward's ghost engine did have a voice in CGI, it should be Mike Myers with his Shrek voice.
Engine 25 from.
What do you say?
That'd be cool.
Train 13.
The ghostly blue comet.
Then we have
Gilbert saved a Lionel Thomas model and he restored it.
Then we
I
have
have to-
Fowler's Ghost.
I have to say this, Trevor, but what if Lionel made a pilot Thomas?
Sure, that'd be fine if you have the budget.
Here's the Ghost Class 42.
Diesel
And
10's
a job
ghostly
application.
brother.
There's one of his ghostly brothers.
when they had those
And
room bubbles.
Galaxy Express 999 Ghost Stream from the
Even though
films.
it was
Because
too raw,
this is what I
very
think.
fine-tuned.
This is why I think why Diesel 10 had as a hatred. In Thomas and the Lost Engine, he said that a steam engine killed some of his brothers. I believe that must have been Dudley,
My angel was still HO.
because Dudley hates diesels.
I would have eased.
Yeah.
Getting all locomotive set up now.
I would
Ladies and
work
gentlemen.
that evil team would have
Speed.
been reused as
Boom. And the
One
last and final locomotive.
That's fine.
Are we ready to go?
Let's ready for the ghost train race.
Let's do it.
3,
No, I am.
2, 1.
And Steamer and Friends,
Go.
Are you serious?
there in Steamer and Friends, there are a few ghost trains.
Oh my god. The winner is the job application.
Another thing too, Trevor said that the Halloween engine uses one of Gordon's cast molds of scrap. We don't know if this is his pilot model or not.
But I'm not counting the application. Where'd the application go? Yeah, I'm not counting the job application. It was funny as well. Alright, who's in the
George, any chance you have Timothy?
Nah, fuck that bitch. He gay.
What about Percy's
he
ghost
gay.
engine, Rusty's ghost engine, or Edward's ghost engine?
He gay too. Fuck them bitches.
There's also a
Fuck
ghost
them bitches.
Berkshire in Steamer called Bruce's ghost engine.
Never seen it. If I had it, I would have brought it out. But I don't. Alright, who's going to be in first place? Alright, first place is Eternity from Galaxy Railways.
I believe that one has to be the absolute winner. That's in first place.
Who's going to fly in at second? That's my question. Galaxy Express 999 Ghost Train's coming in hot. Then I believe in third place is going to be Train 13.
That's an interesting sound.
It's an interesting click clack. That's what's used in trains.
I was referring to the horn or the whistle.
What was the whistle or again?
What up?
That one, yeah.
Yep. It's a very ship-like horn.
It's from the films, so it's accurate to the locomotive.
Okay.
Third
I knew it
place
was a horn.
will be Train 13.
Well, now
It's a very
that's
deep-
even cooler sound.
It's a very deep whistle with a screech.
I mean, that
So what do
just
you think
means
of
the
this-
whistle's cracked. Very
What do you-
common in steam whistles.
Cracked whistle. Cracked steam whistles. You heard that, Trevor?
Yeah.
Third place is Train 13. Fourth place, it's yours truly. Pulling up at third and fourth place. In fifth place is the Ghost Diesel.
It sounds like something on a Tower of Terror. We have Diesel 10, one of Diesel 10's ghost brothers.
Sixth place is Donovan.
After George shares UP.
No, fuck UP. UP gay.
Next one.
You don't deserve his turn.
Next up is the Clinchfield 311.
followed by the Hey Arnold Ghost Train, and then the fourth row.
Mhm.
Where the fuck's
Nice.
just here? What is?
There's the
Skeleton.
Skellington E2.
This
It
over
is, you
here.
might find out a reference, Trevor, the Skellington E2.
I know Jack Skellington from Nightmare
The,
Before
s-
Christmas.
Yeah,
the
good.
Skelly
I can
is
agree, boy.
meant
I
to
bet the
be
good old days when Disney was good.
like the
I'm
Billington
so-
E2.
Okay.
You know what I fear now, Trevor?
What?
Well, is it feel it's getting cold now or warmer? I can't tell.
Feels colder.
Well, cool technically is the right term.
Anyway, I have to get going to bed.
Bye.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go to bed too. So
Same.
thanks for showing us, Dax. And once
You're
again, happy
welcome. I'll
birthday
be Trainboy56 and Nick and Leif Erikson Day.
yeah, happy birthday to them is what I was trying to say next.
Feels colder in there.
Yeah, have a good night.
That's you.
Yeah.
Looks like the British are in last place.
Ah.
The Skellington E2 is going to be in last place.
I don't think it's going to be the one that's last. Here he comes. And there's still a few more running around.
All right.
You know what the idle sound for this is? Toccata and fugue in D minor. Can I do an impression of Michael the Union Pacific? He's a steamer version duck. Hi there. I'm Michael, a Union Pacific Mike. Hence my name. I have to do things the Great Western way, as they always have to say. There's only two ways of doing things, and those are the Great Western way and the wrong way. And I assure you, I do things the Great Western way.
All right, here comes Fowler's Ghost. And that leaves us with one last engine on the line.
The Halloween engine. Why is the Halloween engine so slow?
This is how big it is.
And due to his Murdoch's chassis. Go on, you galloping sausage, move it! So it has two whistles?
There's four. I think it's going to take the DNF at this point.
Yep.
Can't wait to use it in a Halloween video this year. Wow, what a race! Oh, wait here. It's Donovan, you stinky. Or. Bro was too slow to catch up to moi. If we didn't put the Galaxy Railways engines in the race, I would have gotten first place. No, I would have gotten second place. Yeah, I'm saying it right. That's all of them. That is all the engines. That is all of them. I'm turning it back into daytime. Alright, it's daytime. We're gonna run something else now. We're gonna run trains that I work on. Like on a real railroad.
The North Carolina Transportation Museum.
Does this fucking look like it says North Carolina Transportation to you,
This
son?
is the Rock Island line.
No. You're reading it wrong.
The Stone Mountain. Is for
Stupid.
spooky videos?
He's stupid. You know, I'm gonna do the force. Now, here's what it looked like a long time ago. Here's the other one that looks. There's three locomotives on the roster, but they've only made the F7s right now for the game. I hope they will fix in the future. We're gonna give them 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. And we'll add a caboose for each of them. Just to make it easier.
Oh, Southern Unit.
Yes, they were both the F7s were for the Southern.
Ugh.
Originally, the Sino and TP. They were both for the Southern. There we go.
Isaiah had to go, I believe. We're running them at full throttle. All right, you ready? 5. We're ready.
They're going. They're going now. Well, they're going now. You know what?
Uh,
Instead of running trains, why don't I show you a video of the Stone Mountain? Now, no,
right.
some of the information that we're going to watch on this video is incorrect. I should know because I work for the railroad.
What?
Understood? Understood. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Fucking go. Just damn ads.
No.
Located just east of Atlanta, Stone Mountain Park is one of the most visited tourist attractions in the state of Georgia. Encircling the park and its namesake is a 5-mile-long tourist railroad. But how did this railroad come to be? And how did it become part of the park? The railroad was built around the time of the Civil War as part of a granite mining operation that tapped into the rich minerals found on what would become known as Stone Mountain. The line eventually contained a spur, connecting it to the Georgia Railroad for interchange traffic. After mining ceased in the late 1950s, the land around Stone Mountain was sold to the state of Georgia for development as a state park. The Stone Mountain Scenic Railroad was established in 1960 with the goal of building a tourist railroad to encircle the Great Stone Whale. Opening for operation in 1962, the railroad used 2 Baldwin-built American-type locomotives and dressed them up as replicas of the famous engines from the Great Locomotive Chase, the General and the Texas. A Vulcan 262 was also acquired to stand in for the heroic switcher engine, Yona.
Yona, I've heard of that.
Now, the one thing that they did not say, there was a 4th steam engine on the roster. It was an 080 called Vic Dixie. She was a Baldwin replica of the USRA design of 080s, but modified for that standard.
Lionel made a lot of USRA 080s.
No. These are her design was more slouched down, had a smaller tender, because she was really used for switching service. But she was one of the 4th. She was the 4th, and in fact, the largest on the steam roster.
Well,
She is now
wow.
currently residing a few miles away from the North Carolina Transportation Museum in a public park.
Wow.
The gussied-up look of the locomotives was derided by many rail fans, including the late Ron Zeal, who said, "A comparison of Stone Mountain's General 2 with the actual General will illustrate the futility of taking a perfectly proportioned little engine, built in 1920, and attempting to give it the appearance of an engine over 60 years older." Zeal even went on to describe the kitschy nature of the operation, stating, "The references to the Great Locomotive Chase are misleading. For shoot-em-ups and..."
Funny fact is, the cars originally used were from the Rock Island, which you can see behind General 2 right now, which are
Wow.
still on the property. But sadly,
Wow.
not in service anymore.
Indians are the
Urban
order of
museums.
the day on this exercise of debauchery. But then again, what park railroad didn't have cowboys and Indians as part of the attraction? It was the 60s, after all. As the years went on, the maintenance on the steam locomotives began to fall by the wayside. It got to the point that Stone Mountain purchased an SW1 diesel switcher and dropped a fake baggage car shell over it. A control stand inside the steam engine's cabs allowed the diesel to be controlled from them. The steamers themselves supposedly only had enough pressure to blow the whistle. True steam would visit Stone Mountain on occasion, though, in the form of Savannah and Atlanta 462 number 750, operating excursions for the short-lived New Georgia Railroad out of downtown Atlanta. When the New Georgia ended operations, Stone Mountain ended up acquiring their two former Southern Railway FP7s as backup power.
Now, to answer that question, Stone Mountain doesn't actually own the F7s, nor did they ever acquire them. The two F7s that are currently on the roster are privately owned by the operator, the senior foreman. I'm not going to say his name for him to say his own name later in the future. He owns those F7s, including the GP9 and GP7 that now operates on the line. This triggers me badly because they really don't own him. The Stone Mountain line itself is basically a private railroad by the foreman because he has done everything for that railroad. But let us continue.
Two GP7s were also bought, but
6661 is actually a GP9. So that's incorrect information. And believe it or not, 5869 was supposed to be the parts number for 6661 until the frame decided to snap on 6661 and was scrapped entirely. Never used for parts, unlike what this guy's saying. 6661's name had a nickname. She was called Satan 1, hence the name. Because of her number.
6661 would only operate for a few years before becoming a parts source for number 5896. In 2011, the 3 steam locomotives initially bought for the operation were sent to new homes after being put on static display for a few years. The General 2 now resides at the Southeastern Railway Museum in Duluth, Georgia. The Texas 2 is undergoing restoration by the Gulf and Ohio Railway in Knoxville, Tennessee, and the Yonah 2 is slowly being rebuilt by the New Hope Valley Railway in Bonsall, North Carolina. Today, the 2 FP7s and 1 GP7 hold down operations on the Rock Line, taking passengers on a 5-mile, 25-minute ride around Stone Mountain. If you'd like to ride the Stone Mountain Scenic Railroad for yourself, unlimited train rides are included with park admission. For some special events, the railroad will run 2 train sets per day.
Oh, like that's ever gonna happen anytime soon.
Right.
Especially with half of the cars are fucking out of service. Good luck with that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets to visit Stone Mountain can be bought at www.stonemountainpark.com. One final tip concerns driving around Stone Mountain. A daily parking pass is $25 per day, but year-round passes can be bought for a one-time fee of $40. It's good from the day of purchase until the final calendar day of the purchase month.
The waddle. I love our waddling locomotives. Those are beautiful engines, and I'm happy to operate them. You know what? Man? Fuck it. I'm taking y'all on a little trip called my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show y'all my Stone Mountain videos.
Right.
Either had beer there.
Let's see them.
This is the first day on the job. Inside the cab. This is in 6143. Conductor training. Oh, what fun. No, I've been at those railroads several times. I've gone there since I was born. I ran around on these engines, God knows how many times. Never wanted to stop. And now I can happily say I can do it multiple times a day. Not to mention all the behind the scenes shit I could do. That's my first video. Here's when we were doing me riding on the caboose. Nobody can do this except for me. September. I didn't go to Railfest. Railfest was in California. I don't live in California.
Railfest was in Kansas. Was in my town.
So yeah, okay, these are the cars that are out of service right now, so there's no way that we're doing 2 trains. Me, I'm riding on top of the caboose.
Another thing too, George, is that Kansas Rail Fest was a couple of weekends ago, and this year Mac was the star of the event. Worked at the Jetto Coal Company and previously at a stone quarry in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
I don't care. I only care about Blackwood. I only care about my railroad. Here they come around the bend. And that's it from me. You don't see anything else. I leave now.
Now at UP screen, finally at last, it God knows how long. May ER-esque. What? No. I guess this might have to conclude the stream for tonight. So, what was your guys' favorite part? The Locals Online parts, the the dubbing tracks, or the George's parts just now? Join me again next time where I'm going to be live for Columbus Day. This has been James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 saying, Happy Leif Erikson Day, hing-a-ding-a-durgan, and happy birthday to Trainboy56, Nick, and Gilbert's dad. See you next week.